Meet Fiverr Go, the new AI that Fiverr has included into their software to help freelancers and customers alike. Some people are loving it, some people are absolutely hating it. So we're going to talk about all of that right now. So as we can see on their homepage here, where AI superpowers human talent, Fiverr Go empowers freelancers to train and control personalized AI tools and enable clients to generate unique works instantly. So this is a little bit concerning for freelancers specifically because they're essentially saying, take your work, put it into the AI, and it's going to do the work for you. And yeah, we're going to take a deeper look right now. Let's take a look at this video.
We are the people, the center of the universe. We move the world forward by doing what we've always done: inventing, creating, and challenging the status quo. For centuries, technology and human creativity were unstoppable together. Imagination sparked invention, invention unlocked new dreams. That cycle took us to the moon.
I just got to stop it there. I love it when the companies do this. Like, we have been to space. We invented the light bulb. And now, Fiverr Go. It's just... it's not that serious, bro. You just put OpenAI API into your software. Anyways, let's keep going.
Set us behind the wheels of self-driving cars and turn bold ideas into reality. But today, we stand at the crossroads. A new technology promises us a bright future, and indeed it is incredible. But is there a chance that we're missing something big? AI was designed to learn from everything everyone ever created, absorbing our art, ideas, and voices without giving us any credit back. Every time we create, AI gets better. But does that mean we do? Will we stay in the center? What will drive us to keep creating? How will we advance? We cannot allow ourselves to make a wrong turn. We must protect the creative light inside each and every one of us. Technology.
So here as well, having the massive problem of AI is going to take our jobs. We have to stand back and let people be creative and use these tools, which is a nice way to frame it. But is that the veil that they put over this and then they're just going to shove people under the table? Let's keep watching.
Should advance creation, pushing people forward, not aside. True technology emancipates. This is the technology we always believed in, and this is the change we bring today, amplifying our creativity to the power of 100.
All right, I guess it's cute commercial. Didn't really talk much about exactly what it does. So let's talk about the two AI things that they've added into it. So the first thing, now generate custom images. What I want to get into specifically is there are two models. One of the is the personal creation model. Now, what this actually does, and I'll just read this here: authentically for you, maintain your creative integrity with tools that reflect and preserve your style. Okay. Faster results, happier clients. Generate work instantly to exceed client expectations and scale your business. So what it does in the back end here is that, and I've watched a couple of YouTube videos of freelancers not being so happy about this, is that essentially you ask, or the AI has a form where it starts to ask you a bunch of questions. What style do you write? What sort of format do you write it in? Do you do headings and then bullets? What type of creative tonality do you have? Do you have short, snappy sentences or really long ones? And like, how do you structure it? And you ask, it asks all these questions, and then you basically train AI to do the same thing as you. This could also be not only for writing, but for image generation as well. So if you're a designer, you can basically put in a bunch of your designs and then try that style to deliver work faster. And this is positive and negatives. I've heard good things and bad things, but that's the first thing that happens. Basically, take all your human knowledge, put it into the AI, let AI do the work, and you're the editor of the AI's output, to put it simply. The second thing that happened is hey, by the way, if you like this video, click on subscribe. Also check out the full video over on our podcast channel. You can find that in the link in the description. Now, let's get back to it. The second thing that happened is the personal assistant. So this closes deals faster. It's always open for business. So essentially, this takes all your chat history and understands how you reply to people. And then it actually replies on your behalf, maybe writes the draft of the message, and then you can send that out yourself. This is actually a really, really nice feature. I personally use a little bit of AI with long-term memory when I answer things from my business as well. So this is actually a cool thing that they have done here. Now, let's go a little bit deeper into one of these. I kind of want to show you this video here that they did. And to my surprise, they have not gone viral on Fiverr. Nobody's basically talking about this, even though it's quite a big news headline. So yeah, that's kind of weird. Let's keep going here. This is how they introduced it. Take a look.
So here we are, and you're probably wondering what Fiverr Go is. Well, let me get right to it. Fiverr Go is an open platform for personalized AI tools. This means that from now on, freelancers on Fiverr will be able to create and train their own personal AI models. The AI creation model is trained on the freelancer's unique style. The talent has full control over their models and can fine-tune them to enable potential clients to experiment and generate instant creations. Clients don't need to be expert in prompting. All they need to do is choose the style of the freelancer that fits their needs and interact with their model using natural language. The results will be consistent and predictable each time. This saves both sides time and energy, giving them the confidence needed to work together. But more important,
so that's kind of like what we said about. I didn't show this AI button in the top. And what is really interesting with this, but before that, Mike, can you check out what they said about the price split? Like they have some sort of revenue share or something like that if you're trained on these models while we watch this. Now, you can see the AI button in the top, and how I thought about it was that you can use the AI model, you can generate, and then you can actually buy what the AI has done, and you get a little commission for that. The same thing happens if you get the AI model, like this tab in the top here, to do, for example, an image. Then the customer can actually say, I want to do something similar, but I actually want the human to do the work. And then you actually start doing that. And one of the, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to talk about the pitfalls there, but from the writer's perspective, that might be a really bad idea, because ChatGPT outputs this really long text of 2,500 words. Then the customer says, yeah, I like this, but can you write this as a human? And then as a human, you don't agree with what ChatGPT has outputted. So it might be a really weird structure. It might be missing information, or maybe even the hook in the beginning of it is not really that great. And all of a sudden, you're just a human reworking AI content from a client that likes the AI content more than if you were to write it yourself from scratch. And this seems like some sort of matrix AI working for or human working for the AI without actually having any creative satisfaction in the work itself, which is pretty bad in my opinion. Did you find anything about the revenue share, Mike?
I didn't find anything on the Fiverr website. So I'm actually using Fiverr Go Assistant to give me an answer. And it says, unfortunately, provided information doesn't specify the exact commission percentage for Fiverr Go orders. So the answer is, we don't know.
We don't know, okay. Can you keep searching, and I'll take a little bit more look here. because they did say something about revenue share, like you can get equity in Fiverr as well. It sounds really interesting. Now I
That's a
think
separate
that
thing,
what
isn't it?
he's just try to
The
find a little bit
shares
more
in.
info. So the other thing, as you can see on this video, the personal assistant, we talked about that. You can see the exact chat here, and this is an AI assistant. I actually think this is quite nice because it helps you answer customer inquiries a lot faster, and that's obviously one of the best ways to use AI in my opinion. But Reddit, you know you can get some reliable information on Reddit, and they're going to be completely honest about what they think. So let's get into this one here. Discussion: as a buyer for over 10 years, Fiverr Go is another AI release with zero value. That was opinion here. The top comment here says it just keeps getting worse and worse, but it seems buyers are genuinely happy. Just look at their Q4 35% in the past 6 months and maintain a 82% gross profit margin. Supposedly, Fiverr Go is designed to empower creators to train AI on their unique body of work, allowing them to retain full control over their creative process. There was one user that said, what about if I just leave? What if I just, say I've been using the platform for a while, and then you train that on your person or your AI avatar, your clone, or whatever they call it inside of Fiverr, and then you decide to quit, leave Fiverr and not use it anymore? Will that be something that is going to be taken into consideration? Can you sell yourself as a clone if the AI gets a little bit better over time? Some pretty dystopian future vibes here. Seeing a lot maybe worse or better quality coming out from Fiverr. That's yet to be seen, of course. Now, there was one that actually had a very positive experience. So John here says, already using Fiverr Go, and this is how it looks interacting with one of my clients. It took more than 3 minutes to train, and then I manually modified some of the prompting. 10 minutes later, started working and interacting. This is so cool. So here, it's also really funny. I'm an architect from Norway, and I'm about to start building our own house, and then a bunch of different information, and then me, basically the AI, answering those questions really quickly, literally within a minute. So they don't even have to be there at the computer answering really quickly, customer support and things like that. So this guy actually really liked it and benefit to their work. So was there any more information on the revenue share?
Not on the revenue share. There is obviously shares within Fiverr that can be given to top earning freelancers, but that's a separate program, separate from Fiverr Go. But I can find
Gotcha.
anything on the actual commission. I believe it will be the same because Fiverr, I think they take 20%, right? Like a
Yeah.
fee for every sale. I think it'll be similar if the buyer decides to go ahead with it.
Yeah, it probably is a little bit like similar to the pricing. Maybe when you select this option on the AI model, usually what we have in Fiverr is the basic cost, 20, standard is 40, premium is 100 or something like that. And maybe AI model cost like 35 or 5 or whatever the pricing tier is there. But apparently no revenue share, no split of that sort. So there you have it, Fiverr Go. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen here. I'm a little bit on the positive side of, hey, it's going to actually help the users, but I'm also a little bit on the side of, we don't actually use AI that much ourselves for generating output, like scripts and works and stuff like that, because it just isn't good enough. And so is this going to help in just mass spreading terrible, just worthless, garbage out in the world, and the people happily paying for it because they don't really know what is good content, what is bad content? That's yet to be seen. Do you have any other thoughts on it, Mike?
As you say, it could lead to a lot of just banned content being shared around on the internet. But at the same time, if everyone else is paying money and sharing AI content, it's going to be a lot easier just for us to go in and stand out just with human created content
Yeah.
amongst all the sea of noise, of AI noise and stuff. So there are good things and bad things about it, as always. And to me, it seems like freelancers like 100% rely at some point on AI. Like even if it's just a structure or something, and they're sending all the data to ChatGPT, and Fiverr is like, just give me some of that. I want that data.
Yeah, exactly. I bet a lot of freelancers already use ChatGPT anyways,
Oh,
and maybe that's a
100%.
way that they can kind of cross the path. Like, hey, I know you're using AI, but at least be transparent about it, and we're gonna use that. Yeah, that's definitely yeah. They're guaranteed to have a bunch of AI writers and stuff like that on there. Hey, so if you loved this clip, we actually have a full-length podcast that you can check out in the link in the description down below. A lot more to cover. All right, see you there.